Another virus dominating the news now, Ebola. Plaquemines Parish emergency workers and leaders met today for a monthly Ebola briefing with state health officials. The meetings are to ensure everybody's on the same page in the event of an Ebola case. WDSU reporter Kelsey Davis shows us how the parish is preparing.
The meeting today in Plaquemines Parish is fairly standard. Each parish has a meeting about each month with emergency workers and state officials to make sure everyone is on the same page and knows exactly what to do in the event Louisiana has a case of Ebola.
We as a state and as a community prepared for the worst case scenario, and that's what we have to do just with a storm or any kind of situation. We have to be prepared for the worst case scenario.
Precautions have been taken to prevent the virus from spreading, but parish officials say there is one key point of entry the federal government is overlooking.
We know that air traffic is the biggest threat to the nation, but here in Plaquemines and right here along the southern Louisiana, we're worried about the Gulf, where the ships coming in.
Parish President Billy Nungesser says it's great that the government has made changes at airports to screen people coming into the country from West Africa, but he says similar, if not more stringent checks need to happen at the ports.
But it only takes one. If a river pilot was to go home to his family, hug his kids, kiss them goodnight, and it only takes one.
Nungesser is hoping his uneasy feeling about the safety of the port improves, and the federal government or CDC comes up with screening protocol for the river to protect his parish and essentially the state and nation, and soon.
And you don't get a second chance. This is killing people. If you remember, that gentleman died of malaria. That could have been Ebola. And we could be sitting here now talking a serious problem. So that was a wake-up call. It was a scare that, I'll be honest, I didn't even think of until that happened.
Reporting on your side in Plaquemines Parish, Kelsey Davis, WDSU News.
So far, no cases of Ebola have been detected in Louisiana. At least 3 people are being monitored after returning from parts of Africa where an Ebola outbreak is taking place.